Okay, so this morning, welcome to the DTIF staff room. We're going to go through an activity today that looks at AI, one that comes from the Digital Technologies Hub, and it looks at how to implement the digital technologies curriculum. We're going to run through an activity with Jackson. So Jackson, what grade are you in?
Four.
Grade 4, and currently remote learning, but heading back to school next week,
Yeah.
which will be good. So we're going to run through an activity, and then we'll open up for some discussion about some of the learnings. But the whole premise of the activity is around AI, and many applications we use every day use AI to perform tasks autonomously. So in this example, we're going to look at some Google Photos and how it stores metadata, but also uses computer vision for classification. And then computer vision, I guess in simple terms, is how a computer sees. I'm going to use that looking at some of our family and how it determines who's who in our Google Photos. And we're going to think about how does a computer recognize a face, and then we're going to use that to model an AI model using the Google tool, which is called Teachable Machine. All right, so as I mentioned, the Digital Technologies Hub has a new section around artificial intelligence. There's lots of great lessons here if you wanted to explore the concept further. But before we kind of get into the activity, what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at the photos that get stored from my phone and your mum's, Jade's phone, automatically into Google Photos. We're going to look at the information that gets stored. So do you want to pick a photo, Jackson? All right, so you can see here, this is a photo of who?
Will.
Will, and who's Will?
My youngest cousin.
Yeah, so Will's Jackson's youngest cousin. And you can see it's got a whole range of metadata on the side there that you can see when it was taken. We can see the type of image it is, how large the file is, the phone that took it. We can even see the location, so information. So from that map, where was this taken?
Rob Road.
Yeah, at whose house?
Our house.
And we can also see at the top, and this is where the interesting kind of AI aspect comes in, and computer vision is, what's it got listed there?
So it's got people.
Yeah, and for this one, we've given that person a name, which is Will. So if I click on that, now it goes through and identifies all the photos in my Google Photos that has Will, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Now, how do you think it does that?
By doing this.
So over there, you're looking now at the same or different person improve these results. So what's this going to do you think?
Oh, over here it says Will is lucky.
Yeah. So sometimes it might get confused. So we need to train it to improve it. And what do you think it's looking for in a face? Like, how does it know that face is not me?
Maybe hair or like in color of an eyes or like how the nose is and how wide her mouth is or something.
Okay. So yeah, looking for like different features to
Yeah.
classify it. And it might be even able to do that with determining what type of dog or something else in the image as well. So let's have a look at how we're going to train it. So let's work through this bit. What's it doing now?
It's looking for pictures of Will.
And at the moment, this is an example where the machine or the AI is a little bit confused and it's not sure, and it's getting you to train it a little bit more, isn't it? So is that Will?
Yes.
What about this one? So you can see here it's identifying an image. Thinks maybe it might be Will, but it needs some more training and some more information, some more data.
Yeah, it is Will. It's Will. It's Will. Will. It's Will. 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 will, 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 will.
Okay, so what did you do to the AI or the machine that's kind of searching it then?
Help it figure out if it's will or not, and this still hasn't disappeared.
I think that one because it's got pictures of Will at the top.
Oh,
Yeah. So what you were doing is making it a little bit smarter or training it further. So what we're going to have a look at now is a way that we can test this model using a tool called Teachable Machine. Now, I would recommend if you're going to do this with younger students anywhere, or even introducing this, the best way would be to go to the first version because it allows a simpler kind of user interface. So I'm going to click on the first version and it'll take us here to Teachable Machine. And we'll just run you through just a quick activity where we'll try and train the machine, whether it's me, whether it's you, or whether it's both of us.
Okay.
All right?
Get the tutorial.
Okay, so here's the input. Do you want to train you first?
No,
Or
train
me?
you.
Okay.
You can
So-
be green.
And when we train it, do we just take one photo?
No, we take a ton.
Why would we take more than one?
Because then it will, like, realize that, like, it's got more data to realize if it's you or not, instead of just one photo.
Excellent. So
That'd be not much data.
that's right. So more data and more confidence. So if I hold down the train green, it should start taking photos. I don't know, what do you think?
About 60.
About 60? Okay, let's stop at about 60. Whoop. All right, your turn. You come in.
Now,
All right, and...
oh, your head is
Oh,
delayed.
sorry.
Nope, wrong thing.
That's all right, you can train that on.
Reset.
Okay.
I'll be purple.
Hold it till about, what do you think? 60?
70.
Oh, more. All right, now we'll do both of us. Hold it. And so now,
50.
all right, so now we've got 3 sets of data. One we trained with just me, one we trained with just you, and one we trained with both of us. And you can see here, see that confidence, how confident it is. So with the,
That's 99% sure it's both of us.
yeah, and then pretty confident that it's you, confident that it's me. Now, what would happen if,
But gifts keep changing.
yeah, so this is our output. So we can actually change it to speed.
Yes,
And say the green is
yes,
Simon,
yes, C,
Jackson, and,
What?
let's try it.
Jackson, Jackson, Simon, both, Jackson,
Okay.
Both.
Got a gift, and then both of us is last one, so it's.
All right, so I've got a question
And
for you,
then-
Jackson. Yeah.
Shaggy Doggy.
So my question is,
Bunny Rabbit.
what happens if it's got me on the side? Will it still recognise that it's me? Will it still be confident if my face is on the side? Or if I was wearing different clothes, do you think?
Then you'd have to take more pictures.
So you might have to feed it more data and more information. And that's, I guess, what was happening in the Google Photos as we were training it along the way. Oh, you're
What
seeing
happens if I only have one eye? It's still me.
Well, the confidence went down then. Do that again. See, the confidence goes quite a bit down. So the machine...
What if I put my hoodie on?
the-
0% me.
That's right. So I think you're exactly right when you said the more data or information that the AI has, the more confident it can be in a
Because
solution.
when I put my hoodie on, it didn't really notice me.
No, it didn't at all. That's right. So a simple kind of introduction into I guess, teaching a machine using classification, because classification is an important concept in AI, and exploring computer vision. So an activity that can be, I guess, introduced across a whole range of year levels.